So today I'm going to be doing a quick unboxing of a USB 3.0 that is super speed USB, which is 10 times faster, although they don't say 10 times faster than what. I'm going to go ahead and assume it's USB 2.0, but we won't be making assumptions for long. As a follow-up to this unboxing, I'm actually going to be doing a test where I compare USB 3.0 against USB 2.0, eSATA, as well as Firewire. So let's just break all the seals on here and then we'll go around and have a look at the... Okay, first of all, inside the contents, we have the Samba Enclosure, USB 3.0 cable, AC adapter. Check it out, I have a knife today. We have a stand, hard disk mounting screws, and an installation guide. It is compatible with Windows 7, Vista, and XP, and probably stuff... Actually, no, I don't know. Hard to say what the USB 3 drivers would work with. I guess those are probably the only three. It is compatible with, seems like, any Mac, as long as you're using OS 10.3 or later. And then specifications are here. Well, we'll have a closer look at it. Oh, here we go. USB 3.0 is backwards compatible with USB 2.0 and USB 1.x. Very nice. Okay, so we can open up the box. If I can open up the box. Sometimes it's more challenging than other times. Aha! There we go. So there's the enclosure, but we're not going to get to that just yet. The Samba. Kind of like the Lion King. Oh no, that's Simba. Okay, it doesn't stand on its own. Okay, we'll take this out. Okay, so the first thing inside, we find a very bulky power adapter. Dura Micro Inc. So that's a 2 amp power adapter, runs at 12 volts, which is what hard drives run off, so that makes a whole lot of sense. I guess it doesn't really matter if it's bulky. It's not like you're gonna, it's not like this is a portable drive enclosure. You're not gonna be particularly carrying it around. Then we have a USB 3.0 cable, so you can see the ends are actually quite different from a USB 2.0 cable. So it's a very different shape, but you can put a USB 2.0 cable inside this port. So you see the shape of a USB 2.0B cable here? Well, the USB 3.0 just has kind of like an extra doohickey on the end of it. Next we have a stand. Oh, it looked like it was metal, but it's not. Actually, it's plastic. So I guess the stand kind of goes on here somehow. Yeah, I'd have to figure out... Oh, I see. You have to screw it in from the inside. Oh, okay, so you have to actually take the enclosure apart to put it onto the stand. But it'll kind of look like this. I'm going to simulate the experience here. There we go. It'll kind of look like that. So it has little ventilation. Actually, okay, hold on. I'll finish up with the user's guide and then I'll show you the actual enclosure. So here's the installation guide. So they show you some precautions, packaging content, system requirements, 700 series enclosures at a glance, installing a PCI Express card. Oh, I guess this one doesn't include that. I think there are some that do though. Installing a disk, connecting the drive to your computer. Oh, 3-year limited warranty. Excellent. Okay, so in here we've got, this seems to be all English. So that's quite a detailed guide showing you everything from hooking it up to your computer to installing the drive inside it. And then there is a French version as well, since this is Canada and we have French people. And then we have a 4 screws, it would appear, in one size. And those would be for installing the hard drive in all likelihood. And then we have more screws, and I don't know what those are for. But I'm guessing that great installation guide has some details about that. You can see that there are... In the factory, they've installed 2 screws for whatever reason. So maybe there are 2 here to go in the other 2 spots, and then the other 4 are for installing the drive, but then you still have 2 extra. I don't understand it. Okay, so then here we've got what appears to be might be a Kensington lock, but it doesn't have the logo, and there's like nothing inside it, so I'm not going to assume anything. Then we have the power in, USB 3.0 as well as 2.0 and 1.1 compatible port here. And then we have an on-off switch also at the back. And then around to the side of the unit, you can see it's got kind of a shiny but brushed finish. Can you see that, cameraman? Yeah, you can see that? Okay, great. And then they've got their Acomdata logo on the side. I sort of showed you the bottom, but the bottom has like an indent here where these little notches will go inside, and then you can screw it from the top down into the base if you would like to have a base on it. Then at the front you've got some grill holes for ventilation and all that good stuff. Around on this side you see the same thing, Acomdata logo, as well as like kind of a nice brushed finish on it. And that is it. That is the Acomdata Samba USB 3.0 Super Speed 3.5-inch hard drive enclosure. Yeah, so the cameraman brought up an interesting point. I unboxed a a hard drive enclosure without actually unboxing the box, so I never actually took it apart for you guys. So here, I'm just going to take those 2 random screws out, and then we'll have a look at what exactly is inside of the Samba here. So first we have a little backplate thingamajiggy, then okay, it looks like this is gonna slide out for me here. Or not. How does that? Oh, it slides out the other way. Okay, so you can see right through it now. There's no rails or anything on it, so it's just fitted to the right size to just kind of go inside. All right, so then inside we have a couple wires here. These are for the hard drive activity LED, which presumably is here, as well as the, no, that's a power switch. So where's the activity LED? Oh no, there is no activity LED, unless this one is also powered. But one way or another, it is a power switch, that is for certain. And then, okay, here inside, you see the chipset here, which is converting your USB 3.0 signal to a SATA 2 signal, or vice versa. And then we've also got some capacitors, as well as the leads for the power switch. Okay, that is pretty much it. It's kind of a plasticky sort of internal structure. I'm guessing as soon as you put a hard drive in there, it'll have a bit more rigidity to it. But the screws are going to go in from what looks like the bottom. So as soon as you put the hard drive in, you're just going to screw it in from the bottom, and then you would be sliding it back into this interface and then screwing it in. So yeah, that's pretty straightforward. So again, thank you for checking out my unboxing of the Acomdata Samba, SATA, whatever it's called. Okay.